Hi guys, it's Lane. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working in the greenhouse and I'm going to be working on getting some peppers planted and a few other things that I want to sow in preparation of getting our 2022 garden season started off. Okay, the first thing I want to do is to separate all of our seeds from sweet peppers to hot peppers. Okay, we've got a mini chocolate, so that'll be sweet. We've got Midnight Dream, so sweet. California Wonder. A red long cayenne. That'll be hot. Chocolate Beauty. Purple Beauty. We've got some sweet banana peppers. Got some cabbage seeds, which we'll put those to the side because we're going to sow those too. And onions. I've got some mini bell, some orange cayenne. I've got a nata pino. I've got a Sanchez pepper, which I'm not sure if that one's hot or not, so we'll leave it and check. We've got a scarlet variegated, which is a hot pepper. Jimmy Dardello, which is a sweet. Green pepper. Chocolate jalapeno. We've got Tabasco. And then in this one, we've got several different little seed packets. We've got a Sugar Rush Cream, Peach Reaper, Habanada, Habanero, Purple Marconi, that's a sweet pepper. We've got a Sugar Rush Peach, Pumpkin Spice Jalapeno, and a Hinkle Hats. Whatever that is, I'm not sure if that's hot or not, but now this may seem like a lot of peppers, but we want to have a lot of variety this year. I have plans to dehydrate and experiment with making some of our own spice mixes, some rubs, some salsas. So we really want a combination of both sweet and hot to get the different flavor profiles. Now there's one that I can't find and I know we have, but it's the red Marconi. That is absolutely my favorite sweet pepper, so we definitely will be having that in the garden this year. But we also have plans to sell a few plants and help out friends and family who may need some. So having a lot of different varieties, and I'm going to be planting several trays of each. The few of them that the more common peppers, like the green peppers and like the jalapenos and stuff like that, I'll go ahead and plant maybe 3 or 4 trays of those because those are the ones that people use the most. But there's some that we're trying for the first time this year, like the Sugar Rush Cream, and then the Habanada and the Nata Pinos. Those are a flavor of a hot pepper, but they have been bred or hybridized to where it took the heat out. So I'm really excited about those to make some salsas and stuff that have the taste of a hot pepper and a hot salsa, but it doesn't have that bite. It doesn't have that afterburn. So I'm excited about those. I don't do a lot of hot peppers, but I'm getting better at it as I get older. I'm really excited to be able to experiment on the different salsas that I can make and the different sauce mixes that I can make in order to like make my own taco seasoning or throw it in the chili to spice up some like homemade like a peach salsa that you can use as a glaze or a marinade on some meat or something. So that's something I'm excited about. But the first step is getting these little peppers planted in this greenhouse today. Before I get started, one of the first things I want to plant is this little dwarf Tom Thumb pea. We can grow these in the greenhouse right now because peas are semi-cold hardy. And plus it's going to be heated in here, so it isn't going to matter too much. But we grew these one year and they're like a cute little ornamental type thing. They don't get very big. There'll probably be plenty enough room in this pot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 of them. So I may do a couple pots just to have something in here for like a little snack. So I'm going to poke a little hole. I'm going to drop my seed in, cover it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knowing the size they're going to get, I may go ahead and put just 10. So I'm going to cover those up. ever so slightly. A good rule of thumb is to put the amount of dirt over your seed as the seed is thick. So I may go ahead and do 2 pots of these. I'm going to go ahead and make some garden tags. These were spoons that were literally left in the garden from other trays from the past season. I'm just going to flip them over and mark whatever they are on the other side. And then we're going to reuse these babies. One of my tips is using plastic spoons as garden markers. It works really well. You can either use a Sharpie, but I gotta warn you that the sun will fade this out. So if you don't remark what you've put on your tags again, or maybe several times, you may end up forgetting what you have planted where. And trust me, I've learned this the hard way. But we also found this UV protected black marker. We bought it on Amazon. It wasn't very much, but this will not fade out and the sun won't draw the color of it. So even if it's out in your garden, this should hold up better, at least than the permanent Sharpie marker. But this is supposed to be UV protected so that it's not going to fade out, and it's not gonna, the rain isn't gonna like wash it off quickly, so that once everything's in your garden, before you've had time to draw out your plan and you know where everything's at for sure, this will be a little lifesaver so that you can make sure that you know what's planted where, especially if you want to keep certain peppers, or even, it doesn't matter what you're planting, certain varieties of stuff separated so that you can maybe seed save or keep your hot peppers from your sweet peppers so that you're not biting into something and you get a little surprise. I'm gonna take the end of this marker and I'm gonna make a little tiny indent. We've got 4 trays filled up so far, and that's a good start. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I want to give you a little preview of what's coming up for our next video. We're going to be tapping some maple trees, and we're going to be collecting our sap so that we can start cooking it down to make our own homemade maple syrup, something that's freely given and readily available right here in our homestead.